We're back, guys.
Did y'all miss us? Last we checked in, the rig just got done. There's been a few more updates.
Small, tiny ones.
Check them out. Oh, I think it's great.
This is the right tools for the job.
It's not?
No.
Yeah, you shouldn't be grinding.
You shouldn't be grinding. This is still much pressure. It's close. That's a little too tight.
I don't know if that's dandruff or wood chips.
Slice.
One strip left. Was it worth it? All this hard work?
We'll see when the money starts rolling in.
What if it never rolls in?
I'll be devastated. I will financially never recover from this.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
Paint these nails. Guys, this gym is really testing me and Arielle's relationship.
How many fights?
We've had a few because for some reason, Arielle doesn't like that I'm spending all my time in the evenings back here putting in the work.
Let me clarify. I like going to bed with my husband in the bed next to me. He would come in at like 1 a.m. and by that point, I'm already asleep. So after about a week, I'd be like, hey, I miss you. Come cuddle with me. Come in bed. That's my point.
Who else is going to build this amazing facility? It's not going to build itself.
You never know.
Daddy still got a day job.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Okay, so each of these individual pieces you see, he put on piece by piece.
First of all, we got to get started how we can even do that, because in a metal building, you really don't have any structure to nail the wood to. So first, before we did any of that, we had to frame out all the walls.
Wait. What is this we?
Oh, I'm sorry, I.
Like,
You're right, good joke.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. First, I had to frame out all these walls and then brace them to the metal rafters that are going across the walls here. And then once we did that on both walls, we could then add the shiplap. All right, so this was the first wall I did, and I wanted it to look really aesthetically pleasing. So I wanted there to be as little nails as possible showing. But what I noticed is a lot of the wood was still really wet. And once I put the nails in and shot it and gave it a few days to dry, the wood started bowing. And so I had to go back through and make sure I put a nail on every single stud that was there. So every 16 inches, there's a nail on every piece of wood.
Did you put a nail on this stud?
Good one.
What's your job here?
Nails.
You paint every nail.
Every nail that I've nailed in, she's gonna be here forever.
There's a nail.
There's
a nail. There's a nail. There's a nail. All right, you chose this color. You picked it out on this side of the wall and that side of the wall. Are you happy with how it looks?
I am. I'm really pleased, especially this side, because after I knew what was going on this side with the wood being wet, I made sure to put a nail on every single stud on that side And then the next issue we had is I didn't want to paint all the nails. There's thousands of them. And so now we have our little helper over there
But I get it a lot and I hate doing this.
is painting all our nails for us because Arielle said they needed to be painted.
Okay, we know you're a man of detail.
Always.
How hard were these cutouts?
You know, I like to say they weren't hard, but it was extremely hard because I had to be down to the millimeter of an inch to make that bad boy tight.
Tight?
Very tight on every one of those. And so it shouldn't have been as hard as it was, but I'm a perfectionist.
So you make it harder than it should be.
I do make it harder always than it should be.
Are you happy with it?
I am very happy the way all the cuts turned out. I'm very happy the way this seamlessly looks good behind the wall because I had to actually cut down these 3 pieces and re-weld them together to fit this space. And then I used this wood to hide all of that. So I think it looks pretty professional.
The last update we did, you know about the welding right there.
Exactly.
They
And
know.
So that's now all hidden by this wood. And I just think it gave it a really professional finished look.
It is professional. You're a professional.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
And so
You know who else was a professional carpenter?
Oh, Jesus.
Yep.
So you might be asking how we're having lighting in this facility right now. Why don't you take a gander up and look at this cool hexagon lighting we got going on over here.
Oh my gosh.
So right now we have one up of 2. We'll have another one that's just going to be on the other side of this big ass fan.
Whoa, what's your language?
No, it's what it's called. Look, go take a gander. It really is called a big ass fan.
Yep.
So at first the lighting really I thought was cool. But now I'm starting to be over the lighting.
Why?
I don't know. Everybody has it.
Who in Midland has it?
I don't know. But all the big dogs have it. And so I'm now kind of over it.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
No, but each individual piece came 1 by 1 by 1 by 1. They actually fit. We have the second light up and it all fits in these boxes right here.
Yeah, so here's one individual strip.
Yeah.
And then you just pop it together with little connections.
You pop it, lock it.
Pop, lock it, drop it. So the hard thing about this light though was when you put it all together, it's very big and it's very flimsy. And somehow you have to get that from the ground to the
Overhead.
ceiling.
Ground to overhead.
Ground overhead.
CrossFit.
CrossFit. It's the only way I snatched that thing.
How did you?
So what I did is I made this little platform right here that Blakely is standing on.
Not to be confused with the lifting platform.
Yeah, no, a different kind of platform. Tricky, tricky, tricky. So we then pulled the light and set it on top of this that's sturdy. And then from there, I have a lift. And then we set it on the lift.
And then
lifted it up. And each piece up there is wired to the rafters.
Cool. I
Yeah.
like it. All right, what you've seen is cool, but I'm gonna hit you with probably my favorite part of the home gym.
So over here, we got our little recovery area. We had quite a bit of stone left over from when we built our house.
They know. We've already told them about it.
Have we told them this? Well, it's
Yeah.
been sitting back there for years, and I did not know what we were going to do with it. And then we decided to build this gym, and I thought it'd be perfect to add some aesthetics to the wall. So our recovery room is stone all the way around. We'll have our chili goat sitting right here in this area.
Cold tub.
Yep. And then you will come beside that if you want to hop into
Give us an example. Take off your clothes. Show me how you'd get in the cold tub.
Giggity, 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 ooh, ee, ooh, ah,
No, this is
Good
this is for
joke.
kids.
Y'all can't handle that.
Yeah, that's a different channel.
That's a different channel.
Only Dillon fans.
No, catch me on OnlyFans. And then we got this sweet,
Beautiful, sweaty goat.
sweaty goat.
You're a man of many traits. Did you stone this?
No, no, guys. Everybody out here thinks I can do everything. I'm not a stonemason. So I did hire my local experts, the Mexicans. And they built us a very beautiful wall.
Okay, if you ever drop into the gym, this is the door you'll come in through. And then after you come in, boom, the office. And we stoned it too. So eventually there'll be a desk, all that fun stuff. I thought this was kind of cool. When people stone houses, you don't ever see the back side of it. You just see what's pretty on the outside. Here's a sneak peek of what the back of stoning a wall looks like. So that wall is like a charcoal. This wall is like a light gray. And at first I was like, Dillon, what are you doing? They're not the same color. Do you know that? This is how his brain works, which I thought was smart. The racks that are gonna go here are gonna be black. So he didn't want the black, awesome Rogue stuff to get, keep it on my face. The racks that are gonna go here are gonna be black. So he didn't want the black, beautiful Rogue stuff to get hidden on a black wall. So hence, he put a lighter wood.
And that is exactly why I'm doing that over here on our big Rogue rig, where we're gonna have a light colored stone, like so. And that wood that's going over the center of the garage door is also gonna be that light colored gray. So the Rogue rig really pops against that. It's all about pops. It's all about contrast. Pop, lock, and drop it.
The work's been put in.
Slowly but surely, we're getting there.
Yeah.
I think another 2 to 3 months, and we're gonna be ready to work out.
I've learned if I double whatever Dillon says, he's right on time. He says 2 to 3 months, I say 4 to 6 months, and we'll see who's right.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna make Arielle not work out until the gym's done. So we'll see what happens.
Dads never learn. Never.
Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one, and we'll see what the next update is.
We're gonna make some serious progress, guys.
Serious project. We're gonna have so many fights.
Yes, can't wait.
Comment below to tell me who's more in the right.
Mommy, choose mommy.
Good
choose
joker.
mommy.
Good joker.